Hello and welcome to another episode of Blue Alpine TV. In today's episode, we will talk about the cryptocurrency market recovering, we'll talk about crypto mining malware, and we'll talk about what Starbucks thinks about cryptocurrency. So, if we jump right into the market, we see that generally the market is recovering quite nicely. Bitcoin is going towards 12,000. And Ethereum has made quite a high jump of almost 10 to 15% throughout the day. And the other coins are generally in the green, with the exception of the NEM token, which could be related partly to the CoinCheck hack on Friday. Other than this, generally the market very positive. So it looks like we're going to have a couple of green days coming in front of us. Now, one of the interesting ones is why Ethereum jumped so much, and we can explain this by a lot of different platforms launching on the Ethereum network, as well as Ethereum actually handling scalability much better than Bitcoin these days. So we see here that as shown by Etherscan, the Ethereum network is processing more than 1 million transactions per day. At its peak, the Ethereum network settled over 1.4 million transactions within 24 hours, demonstrating a daily transaction volume that is 7 times larger than that of the Bitcoin network. Now, as we all know, the Bitcoin network will need Lightning network and the Lightning technology change in order to really become faster, more secure, and actually scale more easily. We already have experienced some long transaction times in Bitcoin. Ethereum had this problem, interestingly, with a different project called CryptoKitties, where you could, similar to a Tamagotchi or a small digital pet, you could buy, create, and sell a crypto kitty, like a small kitten. And a lot of people use this to trade and to exchange, similar to like collecting coins and other stuff like this. So that actually kind of made the Ethereum network in general much slower, because a lot of people were using the Ethereum network. So it looks like slowly but surely Ethereum is getting out of the rut to make it really better. What another thing here, what we can see here is the exponential growth rate of decentralized applications launched on top of the Ethereum protocol. Applications like Ether Delta, 0x, Radar, Relay, and CryptoCrypts have gained a significant amount of active users over the past few months. Now, we at Blue Alpine Research, we do believe a lot in platform tokens, and Ethereum is one of the strongest platform tokens in the market right now. Ethereum, on top of Ethereum, or by using the Ethereum technology, a lot of different currencies are being developed, are being made. So generally, their price worth is either directly or indirectly connected to how well Ethereum is doing. So a lot of people are looking at Ethereum and with their core developers on what the next steps will be. I think I've read also that Vitalik Buterin, who is the founder of Ethereum, has changed his perspective and his focus for this year to really look into the scalability issues and all the goals and vision that the Ethereum team originally set out to do, that they will want to really focus on that in 2018. So Ethereum will definitely be an interesting pick here in terms of platform token. Now, if we jump to the next story, crypto mining malware epidemic, 55% of businesses affected worldwide, including YouTube. So what happened here is hackers actually found a way how to launch JavaScript code into the browser while people are seeing either ads or videos or video ads or similar things like this. So you can customize your advertisements to a certain degree using, I think it was DoubleClick what they used. And using this, you can actually execute the JavaScript code on the computer that's currently watching the advertisement, and that's exactly what happened here. So according to the report, anonymous hackers have managed to run ads on YouTube that consumed the visitors' CPU power and electricity in order to mine cryptocurrency for the attackers. Now obviously, if just one or two are watching a video, and while they're watching a video the fans are going off, this won't bring them a lot of mining power. But if you do this with millions of computers at the same time, and every single computer is doing some calculation, however small, this definitely will bring in some good money for the attackers. So I assume that this will come. So a lot of advertisement platforms will be attacked in some kind of way. What we always recommend our people is obviously use an ad blocker, and obviously always update your browser. So it looks like the vast majority, 90% of ads were using JavaScript code provided by CoinHive, a controversial cryptocurrency mining platform that allows its subscribers to earn income by using other people's computing power in an unauthorized manner. There was also a news story that sites like Pirate Bay, and I think other sites as well, were mining Monero during their visit on the page. So obviously high traffic websites can actually generate a lot of mining power like this. So if you have millions or billions of people actually visiting your site, this could be a good hack to do. Nonetheless, I think it shouldn't happen that much. But obviously, as soon as you will find some kind of leak or potential to really get into these Google double-click advertising platforms, people will use it in malicious ways. And today's last story is actually quite an interesting one. So Starbucks, the title says Starbucks having an ICO. It's a bit clickbaity. So it's generally about the Starbucks founder or co-founder or executive chairman Howard Schultz talking about how cryptocurrencies and digital currencies are affecting his business. He's saying that they are definitely thinking about digital currencies, but I don't believe that Bitcoin is going to be a currency today or in the future. So he's not that bullish on Bitcoin, but he's definitely bullish on digital currencies generally. So rather than signaling a desire for internal blockchain investment, which wouldn't really make sense if you're a coffee producer or a coffee chain, the comments were intended to shed some light on the future of the company's digital payment strategy. Schultz clearly believes that blockchain will play an important part in that strategy in the future, illustrated by his further comments during the call. So he's commenting a bit on blockchain technology and saying that he definitely believes in the technology, but is just not that convinced that Bitcoin could be the one. Now, one strong argument that this article makes, and that I think will play an important role for the entire ecosystem, is with what provider will Starbucks start to collaborate in any kind of way? Will Starbucks work with a coin like Litecoin or Stellar or Ripple or whatever it is to accept digital currencies? Because through the pressure of the market, a huge coffee chain such as Starbucks will have to adopt digital currencies one way or the other. The question is more with which currency will they start, and which currency will be able to actually get into the stores as well, where you have an offline experience buying coffee in a coffee chain, and where you can actually pay using a digital currency. And the partner that Starbucks will select here will have a huge chance of getting a lot of market share, because yes, Starbucks will start, and Starbucks is not the entire world economy, but Starbucks is definitely a strong brand that could bring a lot of publicity, definitely, and also general awareness to digital currencies. So we'll definitely keep an eye on what Starbucks will do here. And I think it's quite positive that Howard Schultz is recognizing that cryptocurrencies are definitely the future, and that Starbucks will play an important role here. But I don't think Starbucks will do an ICO or launch their own coin. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I think it makes a lot of sense if they select one of the top coins, also one of the fundamental coins that we believe in here at Blue Alpine Research. So it's definitely going to be an interesting story to follow in the future. Now, one quick update I wanted to give. We have just uploaded a new report. We have a version 2 of Monero. Here it still says the version 1, but we already did the version 2. So we wrote about Monero, wrote about the team, the technology, dove into the actually what the privacy mechanism Monero really has, and some other things as well, a lot of references. So definitely check that out if you have time, and if you're not subscribed yet, go on bluealpineresearch.com and subscribe for the yearly subscription. And with that, I want to end today's show. Please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think about these episodes. And tomorrow we will be back with some new news, new analysis, and all of these things. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.